Lito, if you were busy coming, I asked her to come down. Well, is this part quiet?
Can you tell me when you first got the call about this? I imagine you expected the worst.
I did. I was sitting in church. My husband was preaching, and someone tapped on my shoulder to say that Family Services had a fire on Swain Street. So I came right down.
When you got here, things weren't as bad as what could have been. But tell me, like, was there much in the shed that you know of?
Not that I know of, because we have moved out of this building, thankfully, a week ago to our temporary location on Division Street. Renovations are going to be starting in this building within a week or two to have it totally refurbished inside again so that we can move back in again when they're done.
And it's a temporary location, more or less, just right
It's at the very end of the street at Swain and Division.
and that's where everything is taking place
Absolutely.
now. All
That's
family.
as of last a week ago. As of last Monday, we've started functioning and doing family services out of there, and will until the renovations are done.
Still very lucky.
We are very lucky. We're so thankful to God that for His provision with all of this right now. I tell you, because it could have been a lot worse for sure.
Scott McDonald, can you tell us? I guess you folks got called to a structure fire.
Yeah, so we weren't sure it was actually a building or the shed. We got updated on the way down that it was a shed against the building, so that raised a few concerns. So when we showed up, luckily it was just the shed that was on fire, and it was about 2 feet from the building, so it was a quick knockdown.
Large overhaul with items inside it, so it had a lot of fuel.
There was a lot of fuel. For the size of the shed, it was packed. There was a lot of stuff in it, a lot of cardboard, a lot of furniture. Looks like electric wheelchair. Looked like one jerry can, and a bunch of other debris. This building is under construction right now, so they were just kind of housing things for now until they get it moved. And so we're unsure at this time what caused the fire. But we're going to do a little bit of investigation now, along with the Cobourg police.
No electrical, nothing electrical in there, so it's
Yeah, so no electrical damage like within that shed.
yeah. I'm trying to say like it wasn't. There's no electricity to the shed, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
No.
They
No.
had a call earlier this morning. People, I believe, homeless people for warmth.
So that's the thought that there was a couple of homeless people. They did indicate that they had the fire going because it was a cool morning, and just for warmth. When we arrived on scene, the fire was already extinguished, and so there wasn't really anything for us to do at that time.
This one here, don't know whether suspicious or not. Really, undetermined at this point.
Well, undetermined. I mean, I think we can go suspicious just because of where it was, and no indication of how it would have got started, just from the debris that was on the inside.
Notified the OFM.
Yes, our interim fire chief will contact the OFM later this afternoon.